Hey guys, how's it going? Today is June 12th, 2019, and this is an agent update. So, yesterday, Dr. Disrespect actually ended up eating a ban for something that is very reasonable. He went ahead and filmed inside of a public restroom at E3 because he was covering it. So it was in California. Therefore, it is technically a misdemeanor. So he committed a crime on camera and is going to go ahead and eat a ban for that. I'm not shocked. It was very reasonable. Now, the thing in question, though, is how long is the ban going to be? Now, we've seen Twitch, and now this is pretty much what this is all going to be about, is Twitch went ahead and they hand out bans left and right. Bad Bunny ate one for showing a little bit of, the good old prison wallet, if you will. She had a 3-day ban. DSP has done some bannable things, 24 hours. He ate one. It's not a shock because they broke, the terms of service on Twitch's website. Therefore, you get to eat a ban. You say the wrong word, ban. But however, the issue is that there are so many other bannable offenses that go on, all the time on Twitch. The body painting, so what? Who cares? It's a form of art at this point. As long as they're doing it very, tastefully. And more towards like a cosplay lean on things, in my opinion. But I've seen lewds show up there. Somebody's just straight up streaming, some hentai or some, porn. There's crazy stuff going on. Dots just, do dance games and pretty much beg for money to get some kind of reach a goal. And, they're doing jumping jacks for, $5. And Twitch doesn't bat an eye. Somebody like DSP shows up on Twitch each day and does something bannable every single day. And it's funny because you continue down this road and you see that, if you recall, Tevin got banned from Twitch for targeted harassment, if I remember correctly, because he was restreaming good old Dark over there and somebody had an issue with it. Channel got flagged, taken down. Same with TXT, he got taken down. Him and Bill Burnell, because of their names. And recently it came out that yes, they were going to get unbanned. They were allowed to go ahead and stream, but they couldn't have that name because it was harassment. I mean, originally, it was thought that all it was a Leanna emote that went ahead and buried him for some silly reason. Even though DSP himself tried to go ahead and get his fat face as an emote for his channel. Twitch is just all over the map with what they allow, what they disallow, what they penalize, how long the terms are, and who they seem to go after. Hopefully this comes out right after the new episode of the Gentleman's Club, but GTG and I were talking a bit about the whole Vox Union thing, and their pretty much attack straight at YouTube, and YouTube bent the knee, changing advertising once again and what is actually going to be monetized. I've heard of channels that have like Adolf Hitler speeches on for educational purposes, part of history. And those get demonetized and taken down and eat a strike just because, it considered hate speech, I guess? I don't know. I don't get the terms of that. But the list is going to continue because for some reason other groups are gaining priority of how they receive treatment from these companies, because whoever wants to go ahead and put advertising on these websites does not want to be put into a certain group. They want everybody to buy their merchandise. And then now assholes like me who want to speak their mind on the internet about any group, person, or subject matter, we will go ahead and get silenced. And that to me just doesn't fly anymore. I mean, if somebody like, DSP or whoever else wants to get on a platform, you should be totally allowed a platform. I don't care. Just like, I don't really honestly care if somebody gives DSP money. That's your money. You waste it however you want. I waste mine on some good beer, some fun video games, and I spoil my pets. I mean, it's something that makes me happy, and I can't take that happiness away from somebody. However, I choose my right to go ahead and vocalize my reasons not to, say, donate to somebody like Phil, or to go ahead and support certain ideals or not. But neither side should be silenced. I like to think of it as, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're probably in the wrong room. And it does translate to how you feel on an opinion of something. If you can't have an open discourse with somebody and try to come to a reasonable agreement, then what's the point of having that conversation? If we're sitting there just to yell back and forth and try to win an argument, we don't advance any further. You're going to stand pat on what you believe is the correct thing. And it's just funny to me how a lot of these people out there want to go ahead and be saved, but then they want to go ahead and speak however they want about a different group. So this policing of the internet is changing the landscape as a whole. There used to be chat rooms where you could go pose as anybody and chat it up for hours on end, and people did terrible things with that. Bad stuff has been on the internet, just like bad stuff that goes around life. You just have to deal with it. You have to be a reasonable adult, and you have to critically think about what is happening around you and question everything. Question how your government runs, who's getting paid and why at your job, and don't let it bother you. Learn from what you find as evidence and carry out a plan that lets you further you. Because nobody else in this world is going to help you except for you. What happens when you break down on the side of the road, pop a tire? Nobody's going to come slow down and help you if you just sit in your car. I get it, you can call somebody on your cell phone. But you should be getting out and putting on your spare tire to get your ass to a safer location if necessary. And if you're not sitting out there on the side of the road trying to do it yourself, nobody's going to stop for you. But people stop as soon as they see that you're trying. So the more effort you show in what you're trying to learn and achieve, the more you will get out of it in return. It's just kind of how I operate at a personal level too. and I'm trying to let that trickle down throughout my life. Some days it's harder than others. It's just how it goes. Now, in other things about the DSP verse recently, Swaggins came back. Okay, who cares? He wants attention. You said you weren't going to be back. You came back. Big deal. We're done. So, also, in addition to this whole Dr. Disrespect thing, excuse me, DSP actually ended up trying to go ahead and take some shots at him. So, looks like he's going to go ahead and try to create some nonsense drama again, just like he tried to do with Pro Jared. He's going to try to ride this little drama wave even more and try to keep pulling money out of, Pay Piggy's pockets, even though pretty much this big week that he just had with $2,100, that's mostly probably, little baby Spurgs getting their graduation money, some end of the year school money, or, it could be just Rob and friends getting their disability checks and splashing some cash over towards DSP. And he's going to rake in that dough. So, that well's going to dry up probably faster than, one of those ones that SOK built down in Africa. Big whoop. Tried to look better than DSP, and you fell right on your face. But that's for another topic. But yeah, just kind of wanted to cover him clout chasing, this whole little Dr. Disrespect thing, and speak my mind a little bit more about Twitch and, try to kind of just let it all out for you guys so you can kind of hear who I am behind the scenes as well as, agent proper, on the Pig Roach files and in investigations. But, thanks for stopping by. I greatly appreciate the 200 plus of you that have joined the agency. We're well on our way towards 300 already, and I have a lot of you guys to thank just because you guys spread the word of this channel. I mean, I can talk so much. I only have so many outputs, so many, leads coming, but you guys sharing the content and commenting on videos and chatting it up with me in the comment section, or sending it around Twitter or on a Discord, it feels really good, man. And I greatly appreciate you guys for everything you've done for the DIA. Now, we have more Gentlemen's Club coming up soon. I'll have another episode of the Pig Roach Files on Sunday, as usual, because I love making them. I love doing the research, and maybe early Friday or midday tomorrow, Thursday, I might be ending up doing a live investigation for fun. So keep an eye out there for that, because I want to do another one of those. I had a ton of fun, and hopefully you guys did too. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it all up, and I will see you later on this week. You can go ahead and add me on Twitter. That'll be in the link below. For those of you who are just listening now and finding out who I am, go ahead, check out my videos, subscribe if you haven't, become an agent of the DIA, have some fun with us. We're having a great time over here, and we'll continue doing it. So I'll catch you later, guys. Have a good one. Be safe out there.